Hey guys! I got Google Glass! So hey guys, what is going on? It is Minituff and welcome to another video, and I hope you enjoy the intro and the intro before the intro. So in this video I wanted to be talking about Google Glass and if it'll change the world or not, how it's going to affect our lives, what are some cool uses, where is it banned from, all of the cool stuff that I'm sure you know and are wondering about Google Glass. So if you're watching this video, I'm expecting that you do know what Google Glass is. Go watch some reviews, go watch some other videos. I'm sorry, I don't own Google Glass. I don't have, a friend or a family member who has it either. So all I'm going off of is what information I found over here on the internet. Oh, one more thing. If you're thinking that the audio sounds different, it's because it does. It's coming out of the actual camera, the Canon T2i. It should be louder, but I'm hoping it's not too loud and it doesn't sound distorted or any of that. So if it does, let me know and I will go back to my previous microphone, the Blue Yeti over there. I'm just not using it because I have to put it in front of me and sync it up, and it's kind of a pain. And if this one suffices, then I will continue to use that until I can afford like a connected mic to the camera. So yeah, let's go over a common question that I get every time I talk about Google Glass to someone. They're like, hey man, is this thing a phone? Or how does it get service? What does it do? What's the point? And what I usually tell them is it's an extension of your phone on your face. It runs off of Bluetooth, so if you have terrible phone service, that terrible phone service is going to be transferred right on onto your face with Google Glass. So make sure that you have good service. Make sure you don't have Sprint. Ooh, that sounded like it broke this time. Oh man, I better go check that. Nope. It's still good. It's still good. No, it's still good. It better be good. I've thrown that phone everywhere. So again, I'm not going to be going over all of the Google Glass features. Just make sure you go watch some videos. Come back to this one. I'm just going to be talking about what I think of Google Glass and some other things like that. Another question that I get is, how many devices is this going to work on? And what I can say here is I don't know for sure. There's no, released device sheet with all of the phones that it's going to work on, but here is what I will tell you. We got Windows Phone, Android, BlackBerry, and iOS. Those are all of the operating systems I believe it can work on. Or if you're running some off-brand operating system, here is what I would look for. Bluetooth, you need that, otherwise you can't connect to your Google Glass. And internet connection, data connection, mobile 3G, 4G, whatever, because it has to send the data from the phone to the Google Glass. So if it has those two things, or three, whatever things, then you're good. At least that's what I think, so I'm hoping I'm right here. I'm sure Google is not going to be like, okay, you have to be running an Android phone that's from 2013, and it has to be up to date with 4.3 or anything like that. So I'm assuming that it will be good with pretty much any phone. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go over some pros and cons that I can see of Google Glass. We'll start off with the cons. So there are only about 2 cons that I can think of, and it's battery life, because right now I know that all the videos I've seen, people are like, the thing does not last that long. You'll get about 5 hours of active use, 3 hours of like picture taking and recording. That's not good. Google needs to fix this. I don't know how, because if you look, there's like a battery on the side and it's big already, so if they made the battery bigger, it would make the glasses heavier. And I don't know what they could do at this point unless invent some new amazing battery technology. I can see them putting a battery on the left side as well, just to make the glasses even, man. They've got to be even. And that would double the battery life to maybe 10 hours and 6 hours, which would be good. I think they should do that. Try to find some lighter battery technology, all that kind of stuff, and we'll be good. So the next thing is that people seem to be very skeptical of what it is, and that you're always recording them. Imagine walking around with a little camera everywhere. That's what people think the thing is. They think it's only for taking pictures if they don't know what, Google Glass is. So they're just gonna assume you're going around recording everyone for prank videos or something. So make sure that when you're using Google Glass, if you end up getting it, that you're not gonna go around looking at people like, You're like going into the bathroom like, okay, Glass, take a picture. Please don't do that. Don't Don't do that. So I'm hoping in a future version of Glass, Google will go ahead and put on a red light that will blink or flash or flicker or remain on anytime that you are recording or taking a picture. So with the pros of Google Glass, it's pretty much everything else. But there are still lots of things that I think people haven't thought about yet when they're considering Google Glass. I'm assuming you know about the navigation, about the, texting, calling, video chat. I'm assuming you know about all that kind of stuff. So again, if you need to go look at some reviews, go on your computer or whatever you're watching this on and watch some. Do it. So without further ado, here are 4 ways that Google Glass can change the world. Number 1, we have new ways to advertise. Imagine if you're going out and you're going to go bowling or something, and you ask Glass, okay Glass, find me a bowling center. It will bring up some ads of bowling centers around your location. Or if you're going to go out for ice cream, you know that it can pull up some advertisings of ice cream shops. Or if you're in Walmart and you're looking in the electronics section, you can get a promotion for the Google Nexus 7 or something like that. I think the device would have to be pretty smart to do this, but I can definitely see someone figuring this out, and a whole new way of advertising will be invented. Hopefully these ads don't become excessive, or I don't want just a big ad box on my face. I want Google Glass, and I don't mind ads as long as they're relevant to me and there's something that will help me in my life, and not just, hey, go buy this toy, it's like $5.99, or do this. Don't do that or it will die. The toy, that is. Not Google. Not killing anyone. Okay, number 2 we have is the world on camera. And I know this is something that's pretty obvious, but if you think of it like this, it seems to be really cool. So, you're wearing a camera on your face. You have a camera everywhere. When something awesome happens, you can easily film it. So I think that's going to allow for people that are like in the news industry to get footage of like tragic events or something a lot easier, because people will always have a camera. They won't have to pull out their phone and quickly take a picture or video. They can, if there's a house burning down, they're just going to go ahead and go, okay, Glass, record a video. And then run out of the burning house, but it's all good. But really, I think this will be good because we'll get a lot more of the world that is filmed through Google Glass. And I love first person, so first person is good. Number 3, we have actual real world virtual reality gaming. This is something that I just wanted to touch on really brief, because I don't honestly see personally that this will happen. I don't know if Google Glass is powerful enough to, do this kind of stuff. And first of all, the display is only this big, and if you're going to be doing like gaming and stuff like that, it's going to need to take up the whole screen. Then it becomes like a hazard. You're running into walls and stuff if it messes up. It would be awesome. Maybe not yet. Maybe 10 years from now, we will get some awesome virtual reality, first-person, real-world gaming. But at the moment, at the current stage Google Glass is at, I don't see it happening. And the last thing that I already mentioned is maps, and the ability to have a map on your eyeball and your face is pretty awesome. You're driving to Walmart, you've got the map right there. You're driving across the country, you've got the map right there. You will never be getting lost because, Google Maps is pretty good. So if it was Apple Maps, that would be a bad thing. Yeah, guys, I'm hoping that this will be an awesome thing. And as for when it's going to change the world, because right now I don't consider the world us, couple thousand or million tech geeks that are going to be buying this no matter what. I'm talking about the masses, the average consumer. When will that come to them? Well, I don't know if there's any reports or analytics of stuff like that's going to happen, so I'm going to take my best guess. And as for when new technology comes out, there's always a adoption rate, and that rate is very slow for the average consumer. For us tech geeks, boom, 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 we always got the newest thing, and we always know what's up. For the average consumer, people like my mom, my grandma, my dad, everyone, pretty much but me and some of my friends, they don't really care about that kind of stuff unless it's like Instagram or Facebook or something. But really, I see the adoption rate for this maybe taking like 5 years. As in, it'll take like 5 years for people to warm up to Google Glass, know what it is, and know what its features are and what it offers them. And then maybe at that point they can go out and decide if it's right for them. And we will see maybe more people, maybe like 1 in 10 people wearing Google Glass down the road. That would be kind of cool. 1 in 10 people. Imagine that. Right now it's probably like 1 in a million, but really, I don't know. I can't tell you any information on this. This is kind of what I'm thinking. The adoption rates are slow for the noobs out there, so expect a long time before Google Glass is everywhere. But I'm sure there are places that Google Glass is banned. I know there are places that it's already been banned. You know, places like movie theaters, they're not going to allow you to go in there and record the whole video and put it up on some website that I don't know about. And yeah, that would be bad. So, will Google Glass change the world? Well, it can, and it very well could in the future. Definitely not when it comes out. It'll change my world because I will definitely want to be picking them up, but the world itself, all the people, well, we'll see. So that's it for this video, guys. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below under the like button, which you should totally click, by the way. And I will see you in the next video. Hope you have a fantastic day. Peace out, guys.